No, I just want to show you how, I was just saying to Father that this is not a virtual tour, no, it's a real tour, given what I was saying in there. And it's to get a sense that this place is a place, a real place. And it's not a non-place. It's a real place where people come and gather. And again, people go to sites these days, illusory sites, imaginary sites. They never travel. And the minute they do travel, what do? They sit down on the plane. They don't experience travel. They don't experience going somewhere. So in order to come to the host, you've got to travel. And you've got to go to a real place, an enduring place. And it's an experience of building and dwelling. Again, which the children of Siberia have no real sense of. They don't know what it is to dwell and to live and to build. They don't know what the meaning of arche is, archaeology. Arche comes from the Greek, it's a Greek word for meaning beginning, origin, root, archaeology, going back to the very beginning to see how things were built up from the beginning. And remember what I said inside about this being a living tradition. In order to get back to the root, you've got to see from the top down. You've got to burrow back down into the soil whence it came. Okay? So this is an experience of settlement, of belonging. This was built, but it was built in a certain way. The church architecture goes back to Mount Sinai, actually, when Moses was not only given a commandment, or given the tablets with the commandments, he was asked to build a house, a covenant, that was represented by a tent, actually. And he was given the design of the tent to house the Holy of Holies, as it was called. A house, a home. I want a home. I want to be part of this world with you. I want to travel with you. Take me with you. Let me belong to you. Again, belonging. All of these words were continually coming up for us. And he gave the temple design. The temple design. He didn't ask for anything flimsy, he asked for an enduring temple. Something that would last. And the reason that we build these monuments now, and of course the big challenge in church architecture is how bad it is these days. You go on to Kleine Hill and you can see this church. The one thing you can see, actually, the only thing you can see for certain is this church rising up. The certainty of it. The enduring nature of it. You see it and you feel assured. There it is. No hurricane is going to take that with it. And so it's got the kind of this enduring landmark, and it rises up above the community, and the community sees it. Ideally, it should be on a hill. The community sees it everywhere, from every side and every corner, and it gives the sense of permanence, of an enduring community, of something lasting. And even the children of Siberia who go back and forth each day, who live in the vicinity and don't come in here, they see it. And even at an unconscious level, it gives them that sense of permanence. It's there. And it marks us out as a community. And it marks us out as people who really do belong to the dead, as they lie in peace here, and to the unborn, those who will come in through the storm, and to the living, people, the neighbours who do still gather here. So that was the reason, and of course it had to be something permanent, which is why these columns are important in the portico. They give a sense of stability. You have to have a column, something that the church can stand on. It can be really rooted. It's not going to blow over. God is not going to just disappear in a wind. The Creator isn't going to, and thus the community isn't going to go in a storm. It's going to survive. To live on. That's the meaning of that word, survive. To live on. In French, survivre, to live on. And so the column and the architraves and the mouldings and all of that, they're not there by just decoration. They mean something. Like everything in this place means something. You pass by them every day, and we never notice that the one thing that holds the structure together are these pillars. They are enduring, they are lasting, they are strong, they are noble, and they are saying to the community, this is your place. in other words, your Creator has made a home among you, and He's not going anywhere. And this is your home too, by virtue of it being His home. So it's something enduring through time. Remember that this point here is the intersection. T.S. Eliot called it the intersection of the timeless with time. You know.